Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the way we're gonna start this YouTube video is we're gonna actually do a story time today. So, let's get started. Jesus! Yeah, I don't like this anymore. You know what's really amazing is that I did it. Before we get into our story time, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I would love to have your opinions and everything. I'm more than happy to comment back and start to getting to know the YouTube realm, so hit me up. All right, so what we're gonna do is our very first story time. I've been trying to figure out what kind of story that I would really like to talk about. I want to say like something that would be big in my life that happened to me. So I'm gonna start off the very first story time ever with my very first boob job. In my family, we are all very gifted women. We have ass and sets, so we have assets. I was at a 38 triple D going on an E.
Oh, no.
When I gained all this weight in the beginning of a relationship, I was just getting bigger and bigger. And then what happened was I realized that maybe I should start losing this weight and I won't feel so uncomfortable. So I lost about 35 to 40 pounds and everything flattened, but was still heavy. I would come home night after night crying because my back hurt. Once my beasts were released from my bra, I could not feel anything but pain in my back. I had talked to a doctor and I had seen a physical therapist. I did x-rays. I did everything that I had to do and nothing was going to happen because where I lived in a small townish area in Northern California, they had the idea that women don't need boob jobs until after they've had children and are over the age of 55. Moved to Southern California 2 years later after being in all of that pain. And guess what? I go to the doctor to get my eyes looked at because they were swollen because I had an allergic reaction. I go and I ask the doctor, hey, by the way, is there anybody that I can talk to about getting some reconstructive surgery for my breasts? She leaves the room for 2 minutes, comes back with a cell phone and says, here, it's the appointment line. They want to make you an appointment to meet with a doctor about getting a breast reduction. Once all that happened, I went to a doctor, saw a surgeon about it. I had to take a class. I had to pictures taken, all that jazz. When I ended up getting the surgery, it was quite an experience. They had to like draw all over my chest. My doctor was there. My mom was in the room with me. I go under, but before I go, they say, okay, you're gonna wake up very drowsy. You might even be a little nauseated and just don't move quick. Don't move so fast that you just wanna get out of here. You just need to take your time and you'll be fine. And so I was like, all right, let's do it. So the anesthesiologist comes in, they put a mask on me and they said, count backwards from 10. I got to 9. 10, 9. So I wake up from the surgery super groggy and not feeling very well. They get me in the car, they take me home. The next day, I am laying in bed and I just feel gross. You're so tender and you're so sore, you just don't know what to do, so you kind of just stay there. And after watching The Office for about 2 days, you kind of just want to move a little bit.
Ain't no party like a Scranton party, cause a Scranton party don't stop.
So I told my boyfriend that I wanted to take a shower. Boy, was that probably the biggest mistake I could have made. So I'm getting there and I'm standing there. My boyfriend is being super helpful. He's getting me into the bathroom. And at this time, I'm wearing like this grandma bra stuffed with gauze that's all goopy and bloody and kind of yellow, which is really disgusting. He's like opening up my bra and I'm just standing there, like just trying to take it all in, just trying to hold all my shit together. So I'm facing the mirror and he's facing the shower. So finally, when he opens up everything, I can kind of see what has become of my chest. All you could see was the outside of my boobs and then the parts where they sewed everything up. So right here, and right here and around the areolas where they cut up all of the extra skin. It was the scariest thing I had ever seen in my life, and I'll tell you why. Because I was legitimately flat chested like I was in the 5th grade again. And the doctor did not tell me, oh yeah, by the way, when you look at them for the first time, they're going to be a lot smaller than what they're going to be. I had no idea. I was flipping out in my brain so much that when my boyfriend finally moved out of the way and I could see my open bare chest, and I had this whole entire like demeanor of my body go, my face turned white, my stomach dropped, and I felt like I was gonna pass out. So I legitimately tell my boyfriend, you need to take me to the bed. I'm gonna pass out right now. I legitimately ran out of the bathroom with my things flailing everywhere, my grandma bluff flying in the wind, and then I end up falling on the ground. I'm yelling timber because I couldn't make it to the bed. And I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. And I legitimately started to fall when he came and caught me and took me into the bed, and he was like, yeah, you're not taking a shower right now. And I'm like, that's okay. And then luckily enough, there was a bucket right by my bed from me throwing up from the anesthesia. So again, that's what, I threw it all up after then too. It was a great experience. From then on, I was in bed for about 2.5 weeks. There was a time that I didn't even open the curtains, and my ex had to come in and be like, you need some light. Open it like Dracula, and it would just be like, I am now I believe I am a 36C. I don't have headaches anymore. There's sometimes that I might have a little bit of back pain, but that's only if I really stretch the wrong way or if I have any type of movement that makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm so grateful, and I guess I should thank really the doctors at Kaiser for helping me out with this, and then I guess I should thank my dad for having this amazing opportunity with his insurance who got me through it. I wouldn't be the same person I am today without it. It's just one of those things where it had to happen. And a lot of people will say, oh no, you shouldn't have done that. You should have waited until after you had kids or until you were older, and it's like, it's not your body, man, it's mine. Like with anything else, if I wanted to have a boob job, I get that opportunity, I'm gonna take it. Just like any other woman would that was in my position. If you can't tell from this side, but if I turn at an angle here, you'll be able to see much, much more flat, not as out as before, and they're definitely not looking down, they're definitely looking out. And that was a big difference for me. That definitely changed the way that I feel. Like you can even see that my shoulders, I like to sit up straight now. Before I wouldn't be hunched like this. And I don't feel as heavy, and I don't feel uncomfortable. I feel so much better. I'm gonna tell you right now that if you're a woman out there, or even if you're a man out there and you're uncomfortable in your own skin and you get the opportunity to fix it, do it. You're not a bad person for getting plastic surgery, but when it comes to your health, you do what you have to do. Well, I hope you enjoyed those words of wisdom, whatever you may call them. If you have any comments, I would love to read them. I would love to talk to anybody if you have any questions. If you have any questions about what I went through, about more than what I just gave you, feel free to comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give this video a like. Make sure you share it if you can, because there's somebody out there that you probably don't know is going through what I went through and probably needs to hear that it's gonna be okay. But just hit me up. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching my YouTube video for today, and love you, mean it.